What's going on, y'all? Uh, so lately, I've just been seeing a lot of things come about in the media, going around YouTube as far as like just it's exposure season right now. With news and information coming about with Will Smith and Dwayne Martin allegedly, having some kind of homosexual relations, and Cassie, she filed a lawsuit against Diddy for like $30+ million, and he gave her the money within a day, which really has showed a lot as far as like what kind of actions that Diddy has really been putting out here in this industry, an industry that he works for, and the people that he brings along, like people who he brought along such as Usher, Justin Bieber, and then you got Cassie, who he's been with for the past 10 years, and then they broke up. It's crazy as far as like what's going on right now as far as that kind of situation. Also, like, me noticing and watching the video of Hassan Campbell allegedly getting shot in Bronx River, New York. And I looked at that and I seen like, man, Hassan is really crashing out right now, bro. Like, Hassan, you pushing 50, brother. You a brother in the truth. I watch your content. I support you, man. And that's why I'm like, you know what? I got to make a video about this too, because if you think about it, you know, why you don't want to, sacrifice all the beautiful things that the Most High giving you, brother. And you went out to change your life in order to be able to have the things that you got right now. And you don't want to leave behind, because I know from watching your content, as far as I know, you got two daughters. And, me being a young guy, 25, and having a son of my own, it's like, you don't want to put yourself in situations like that where you're going to end up, being on a dummy mission. And next thing you know, you lose your kids, bro. Like, you lose your life, and then your daughters, they ain't got no father. You know what I'm saying? And that's the last thing that we have to be worried about as far as like, I understand like what's going on right now with that whole lawsuit. And the thing is that shout out to Ringo when he mentioned this early in his video, saying that pretty much, I mean, Cassie she pretty much knew what she was signing up for at the age of 19 going on 20. Like, around those ages, you're becoming more aware of certain things. And at that point in time in her life, she should have understood what she was, about to be running into as far as joining that music industry. And, from the times that we live in now, it's no more just, being ignorant to the fact that the industry is wicked, is wild. They want you to do certain things to be able to turn you out, pay you a lot of hush money, and to make sure that you don't bring out any information against the people who bring you along around in that realm. Because that industry is messed up, man. It is wicked. It is crazy. And the more that we just keep finding out stuff more and more, all this information that's coming out with these celebrities and what they're doing, what kind of relations they're having with certain people in the industry in order to be able to climb on top, it's not, look, we just gotta look at it like, just sit back. I mean, not sit back and not say anything, but just sit back and let just things constantly unfold. Because we think about it, eventually Diddy will be in jail. I mean, it's like all this information that's coming out about him. You think about it, with the whole setup with Biggie being killed and stuff like that, and allegedly Diddy had, pretty much set Biggie up as far as knowing that Biggie wanted to become independent and do his own thing, which is always really the best thing to do, is to have your own. So therefore, you're not up under any obligation, any kind of control of anybody who wants to be able to run any kind of income that you're bringing in, that you should be making for yourself. You know what I mean? So it's always best to just stay out the way, do what you got to do, because everybody is on a different level. Everybody is also out for greed. They envy for what you have that they don't, bro. And they really want that kind of energy that you can bring upon, because a lot of people are really gifted at what they're doing out here. whether if it's like just speaking or when it comes to making music. Any kind of any way that people can be vocal out here, and they really have that gift to be able to inform people or even give entertainment to a certain extent. And it's just like, you know people just want to be able to harvest that energy, bro. They want to get rid of you. They want to take you out, no matter the age range. I mean, think about it. Shit, it's a lot of people who went up into the industry age 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, deleted, young, no matter the age, all the way up to however old. I still think that Matthew Perry was a sacrifice, but I'm not going to dive into that one right there for a minute. Rest in peace to Matthew Perry. But, it's a lot of things like that that you got to look out for, especially like when it comes to having hopes and wishes and, trying to be able to fulfill certain responsibilities where it's difficult. It can be really difficult for you to be able to uphold certain things when you got to understand what it comes with. You got to be willing and ready for that kind of stuff. So it's like at the end of the day, we just got to be able to move smarter as men. It gets hard because trust me, I mean, a lot of us have gone through our issues and still fighting a good fight and being able to not stay withdrawn too far in, only because we still got certain things that we got to do. And it gets to moments where it's like you got to just, you may get really tired. Yeah, I've been there. I've been there before. Certain things that really just made me tired, and it's just like I got to learn how to cut my emotions off and just stay locked in and be serious. Take myself seriously so other people can take me seriously. So, just keeping it 100 as far as things that we need to be able to do out here and accomplish these goals. Because I mean, when it comes to even trying to do good, and us being people to work with the Most High, is like, look, the support that we get when we are on the right side of things is little to none compared to people who want to do things to be able to achieve from greed, gossiping, pretty much working with the left side. So it's like, what I'm saying, those people who roll that way on the left side of things are granted more things on this earth than the people of righteousness who want to be able to get certain things as well. But I mean, it comes with a process. It's more. It takes longer for us to be able to get the things that we want to, especially nowadays. It's because we're not compromising ourselves, our souls, in order to get the things of this earth. Because things of the spirit come first. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we gotta understand that. Look, we can't be out here on crash outs. We can't be, you know what I'm saying? We can't just be letting loose on certain things, certain people, certain things in certain situations, because you could turn that into something that, you will end up regretting. And therefore, it can cost you your life. It can cost you the life of people around you who, you're supposed to be protecting, around those that you got to make sure you can take care of, that you're obligated to take care of. When you have a family, when you have friends and you're a great friend, you have great friends around you, stuff like that, making sure everything is taken care of. Look, you don't want to do that to yourself, man. Like Hassan, we all support you, bro. We just hope that after that situation, you just got to get it together, man. We don't want to see you doing that. We don't want to see, other brothers like you that we gotta, we watch and we listen to, as far as getting all this information that, I learned from brothers, more elderly age. Not saying like, but you know what I'm saying, who are up there pushing 35 and up, you know what I'm saying, that we got to be able to keep things on the right side. Keep things on the right side of the spectrum. So therefore, we ain't caught slipping out here, because at the end of the day, I mean, we're all humans. We go through the motions. We go through it, bro, especially being melanated people. We go through the motions of getting ticked off, not getting the things that we still deserve here on this planet. Still trying to fight for reparations. Still trying to be able to make sure that we can be able to find peace, even when we make peace of trying to change our environment, and we still feel like at times where we don't get the peace that we need, but eventually it's all going to come. It will, definitely. So I'm just like, I'm not going to be long-winded with this video. I'm been 10 minutes in. I'm going to hurry up and head on inside. But yeah, man, I'm just, just wanted to bring out this information as far as like things that have been going on, because it's, we don't want to be going through this stuff, man. We don't want to see our brothers that's in the knowledge and truth to, lose, their lives and stuff like that. Like, we see these other guys got families out here that they got to take care of, man. And it's no point of really just like, going on a dummy mission and sacrificing yourself almost in a way of suicide to be able to, you know, even though I understand it's a lot of suppression going on within inside. It's a lot of suppression that you got within you, bro. And look, at the end of the day, just hope that you get it together, because tomorrow ain't promised. We didn't want this to, be your last day. But, thanks to the Almighty that you still here to be able to, eventually tell the story as far as like, what's going on, and just learn from the situation that you was just previously in and stuff like that. And, that's pretty much all I got to say. So I just hope everybody have a great day. Take care. Peace.